Before starting to listen to this book, please subscribe to our channel to support this channel and give the chance to upload more books for bookworms. Faith in Your Hands, The Transformative Power of Believing. Written by Jasper Thorne. Audiobook by ReadRealm. Introduction: The Power Within. Imagine an artist standing before a blank canvas, brush in hand, with infinite colors at their disposal. Each stroke shapes a masterpiece, and the final painting reflects their imagination, intention, and emotion. Now, consider this: the artist is you, and the canvas is your life. The brush, your thoughts. Every day, every moment, you are creating, shaping your reality with the thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, and the focus you choose. This is the essence of mental creation. Our thoughts are not just fleeting moments of inner dialogue, they are powerful seeds, planted in the fertile soil of our minds. When nurtured with intention, they grow into the experiences, relationships, and opportunities that define our lives. Science has shown us that our thoughts shape not only our perception of reality but also the very fabric of what we experience. The old adage, "You become what you think," is more than just wisdom, it's a profound truth. Faith in Your Hands, The Transformative Power of Believing is your guide to understanding this truth and harnessing it to transform your life. This book is about more than just positive thinking, it's about conscious creation. It's about learning to master your inner world so you can shape your outer world. Throughout these pages, you'll discover how your thoughts influence your reality, backed by cutting-edge research and timeless philosophies. You'll explore practical tools to reprogram limiting beliefs, shift your mindset, and cultivate a sense of clarity and purpose. You'll also hear stories of transformation, proof of what's possible when you align your thoughts with your deepest desires. This journey is not about changing who you are, it's about stepping into the power that's already within you. You are the artist of your life, and it's time to create your masterpiece. Chapter 1: Understanding Mental Creation. We've all heard the saying, "Your thoughts shape your reality," but what does that truly mean? Is it just a motivational mantra, or is there a scientific basis for it? In this chapter, we'll delve into the mechanics of mental creation, how our thoughts influence our lives, why our mindset is the foundation of everything we experience, and how understanding this principle can empower us to create the life we desire. The science of thought. Let's begin with what science tells us about the brain. Inside your head lies a remarkable organ capable of extraordinary feats, reshaping itself based on your thoughts, actions, and experiences. This process, called neuroplasticity, refers to the brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout life. Each thought you have triggers electrical impulses in your brain. When a thought is repeated often enough, it becomes like a well-trodden path through a forest. The more you think the same thought, the stronger and faster that neural pathway becomes. For example, if you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," your brain wires itself to believe that, making it harder for you to recognize opportunities or feel confident in your abilities. On the other hand, deliberately thinking positive, empowering thoughts, such as "I am capable of achieving great things," creates new neural pathways that encourage confidence, creativity, and resilience. This isn't just a motivational gimmick, it's science. Studies on neuroplasticity have shown that practicing positive thinking can physically alter your brain, improving your ability to focus, solve problems, and handle stress. This is the foundation of mental creation, understanding that your brain is constantly rewiring itself based on what you think and believe. The law of attraction connection. Now, let's talk about energy. Beyond the biology of thought, there's a concept that's fascinated people for centuries: the law of attraction. At its core, this principle suggests that thoughts are a form of energy, and that energy has the power to attract similar frequencies into your life. Think of your mind as a broadcasting station. Every thought you have sends out a signal, positive or negative. When you dwell on scarcity, frustration, or fear, you're broadcasting those emotions into the universe, and the world around you tends to respond in kind. But when you focus on abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you align yourself with outcomes that reflect those higher vibrations. This idea has been supported by modern physics, particularly quantum theory, which shows that energy is at the heart of everything. While skeptics may dismiss the law of attraction as pseudoscience, countless people have used it successfully in their lives. The key is this: your thoughts direct your focus, and where your focus goes, your energy flows. Types of thoughts. Not all thoughts are created equal, however. To fully harness the power of mental creation, it's important to understand the different types of thoughts at work in your mind. 1. Conscious thoughts. These are the ones you're aware of, the words running through your mind as you read this, the plans you make for the day, and the ideas you intentionally generate. They're powerful because they give you the ability to choose and direct your focus. 2. Subconscious thoughts. Beneath the surface lies your subconscious mind, which processes information without you realizing it. It's where your beliefs, fears, and deeply ingrained habits live. Your subconscious is like the software running in the background of your life, dictating your actions and reactions without conscious input. 3. Habitual thoughts. These are thoughts you think automatically, often without questioning them. If you wake up every morning thinking, "I hate Mondays," that habitual thought shapes how you approach the day. The good news: habits can be changed with consistent effort and intention. To take control of your reality, you must align these 3 types of thoughts with your goals and values. Your conscious thoughts act as the driver, but your subconscious and habitual thoughts must follow suit to create meaningful, lasting change. Real-life transformations. The power of mental creation isn't just theoretical, it's something people have applied to achieve incredible transformations. Take, for example, Sarah, a struggling entrepreneur. For years, she believed she wasn't smart enough to succeed, and her business reflected her doubts. After learning about the power of mental creation, Sarah began rewriting her inner narrative. She practiced affirmations, visualized her ideal business, and focused on feelings of gratitude for even the smallest successes. Over time, her subconscious beliefs shifted, and her actions followed. Within a year, her business had doubled its revenue. Or consider James, a professional athlete who suffered a career-threatening injury. At first, his thoughts were dominated by fear and hopelessness. But with the help of a mental coach, James began using visualization techniques to see himself back on the field, strong and healthy. He repeated empowering affirmations and replaced fear with trust in his body's ability to heal. Not only did he recover faster than expected, but he returned to his sport more confident than ever. These examples show that by consciously directing their thoughts, both Sarah and James rewired their brains and reshaped their realities. The takeaway: mental creation is not magic, it's a practice. By understanding how your brain works, aligning your thoughts with your desired outcomes, and taking consistent action, you can design the life you want to live. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts. Are they building the reality you want, or are they reinforcing a reality you'd rather leave behind? As we move forward in this book, you'll learn how to consciously shape your thoughts, beliefs, and habits to align with your goals. Remember, you have the power to think it and live it. The choice is yours. Chapter 2: The Thought-Action-Result Loop. If someone asked you to point to the most powerful thing in your life, would you instinctively look outside of yourself? Maybe you'd point to your job, your relationships, or even your circumstances. But what if the most powerful force shaping your life has been within you all along, your thoughts? This is where the thought-action-result loop comes into play. This loop is constantly at work, whether you realize it or not. It begins with a single thought, rippling outward to shape your emotions, direct your actions, and ultimately determine your results. The beauty of this loop is its predictability. Change your thoughts, and the entire cycle shifts. Let's break it down. Breaking it down, thoughts to emotions to actions to results. At the core of every action you take lies a thought. A thought triggers an emotion, whether it's excitement, fear, or confidence. That emotion then fuels your behavior, which drives a result. Imagine this cycle playing out. The thought, I'm terrible at public speaking. The emotion, anxiety or dread begins to set in. The action, you avoid speaking opportunities or stammer through them nervously. The result, you confirm your belief that you're bad at public speaking, reinforcing the initial thought. This loop feeds on itself, often creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. But here's the thing, it works both ways. Positive thoughts can just as easily fuel empowering cycles. The thought, I'm capable of learning and improving. The emotion, curiosity and motivation rise. The action, you practice, seek feedback, and push past fear. The result, you grow more confident, proving to yourself that improvement is possible. The question isn't whether you're in a thought-action-result loop, it's whether your current loop is working for or against you. Identifying toxic loops. Many people unknowingly live in loops that hold them back, repeating the same patterns day after day. These toxic loops often stem from limiting beliefs and negative self-talk. Here are a few common examples. 1. The I'm not enough loop. Thought, I'm not smart, talented, or good enough to succeed. Emotion, self-doubt and fear take over. Action, you procrastinate or avoid challenging opportunities. Result, you remain stuck, reinforcing your belief. 2. The I always fail loop. Thought, why bother? I'll just mess it up anyway. Emotion, hopelessness and resignation settle in. Action, you give up before trying or put in minimal effort. Result, the failure you expected comes true. These loops are subtle and often feel like truths, but they're just habits of thought. The good news. They can be disrupted and replaced with constructive loops. Creating positive loops. To break free of toxic loops, you need to consciously redirect your thoughts. Here's how to create a positive, growth-oriented cycle. 1. Start with a better thought. Catch yourself when negative thoughts creep in. Replace them with empowering alternatives. Negative, I can't handle this. Positive, I'll find a way to manage this step by step. 2. Anchor emotions that energize you. Focus on feelings that motivate and uplift you. Gratitude, curiosity, and excitement are great choices. A positive thought paired with the right emotion creates momentum. 3. Take aligned action. Even small steps matter. For example, if your goal is to get fit, the action doesn't have to be running a marathon. A 15-minute walk is a step in the right direction. 4. Celebrate results, big or small. Each result, no matter how minor, is proof that your efforts are working. This reinforces your new thought, strengthening the loop. Interactive exercise, tracking your loops. Let's make this personal. Over the next day or week, observe your thought-action-result loops. Here's how to do it. 1. Record your thoughts. Each time you notice a strong emotion or action, pause and write down the thought that preceded it. 2. Identify the emotion. How did the thought make you feel? Energized, drained, or neutral? 3. Note your action. What did you do, or not do, as a result? 4. Analyze the result. Did it move you closer to where you want to be, or further away? For example, thought, I'm too tired to exercise today. Emotion, deflated and unmotivated. Action, skip the workout. Result, feel guilty and more sluggish. Compare that to this revised loop. Thought, a short workout will boost my energy. Emotion, slightly hopeful, even if tired. Action, took a 10-minute walk. Result, felt more refreshed and proud of the effort. By becoming aware of these patterns, you'll begin to see how small changes in your thinking ripple out into every area of your life. The thought-action-result loop isn't just a concept, it's a tool for transformation. Every time you consciously shift your thoughts, you plant seeds for a better future. And as those seeds grow, you'll see how the world around you begins to reflect the positive changes within. Chapter 3: The Power of Belief Systems. Beliefs are like the glasses we wear every day, they color everything we see. But unlike physical glasses, belief systems often operate unnoticed, quietly shaping how we perceive ourselves, others, and the world around us. These mental filters don't just affect our perceptions, they drive our decisions, influence our behavior, and ultimately determine our outcomes in life. Understanding the power of belief systems is a game changer. Once you recognize them for what they are, you can consciously examine and, if needed, reshape them to align with the life you want to create. What are belief systems? At their core, beliefs are deeply held ideas that we accept as true. They influence how we interpret events, what we consider possible, and how we respond to challenges. For instance, if you believe the world is full of opportunity, you'll likely seek out new experiences and take risks. If, however, you believe the world is unfair and hostile, you may hold back, doubting the value of even trying. Beliefs act as mental shortcuts. While they can simplify decision-making, they can also blind us to new possibilities. Imagine trying to build a house with a blueprint that's outdated or inaccurate. Your belief systems are the blueprint of your life. If they're not updated to match your aspirations, they can hold you back. The origins of beliefs. Where do these mental blueprints come from? The answer is a mix of your upbringing, culture, and personal experiences. 1. Family and upbringing. Many of our core beliefs are passed down from our parents or guardians. As children, we absorb messages like sponges. If your family emphasized hard work and perseverance, you may carry the belief that effort leads to success. Conversely, if you grew up hearing statements like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," you may adopt a scarcity mindset. 2. Cultural and societal influences. The broader culture you're part of also shapes your beliefs. For example, societal norms about success, beauty, or intelligence can shape how you view yourself and your potential. 3. Personal experiences. Major life events, whether successes or failures, can leave a lasting imprint on your beliefs. A failed attempt at something in the past might create the belief, "I'm just not good at this," even if it's not true. Limiting versus empowering beliefs. Beliefs can either act as barriers or bridges in your journey toward personal growth. Limiting beliefs. These are beliefs that restrict what you think is possible. They're often rooted in fear, self-doubt, or outdated narratives. Examples include, "I'm not smart enough to achieve that." "People like me never succeed." "I can't change, it's just the way I am." Limiting beliefs often masquerade as truths, but they're not. They're assumptions that can be challenged and rewritten. Empowering beliefs. These are beliefs that expand your sense of possibility and fuel positive action. They create a foundation for growth and resilience. Examples include, "I can learn anything if I put in the effort." "Challenges are opportunities to grow." "The future is unwritten, and I have the power to shape it." The good news. Even the most deeply ingrained limiting beliefs can be transformed into empowering ones with the right tools. How to reprogram beliefs. Reprogramming belief systems isn't an overnight process, but it's entirely possible with consistent effort. Here are 3 techniques to start with. 1. Affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that challenge and replace limiting beliefs. The key is to repeat them regularly and with conviction. For example, if you struggle with self-worth, an affirmation like, "I am deserving of success and happiness," can slowly shift your mindset. 2. Visualization. Visualization involves imagining a scenario where your empowering beliefs are already true. For instance, if you want to believe in your ability to succeed, visualize yourself achieving a specific goal. Engage all your senses in the process, and allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with success. 3. Questioning negative assumptions. One of the most effective ways to dismantle limiting beliefs is to question them. Ask yourself, is this belief based on fact, or is it just an assumption? What evidence do I have that contradicts this belief? What would I do if I didn't believe this? For example, if you believe, "I'm terrible at making decisions," challenge it by listing times you've made good decisions in the past. Belief systems are powerful, but they're not set in stone. They're malleable, responsive to the effort you put into reshaping them. By identifying limiting beliefs, cultivating empowering ones, and consistently using tools like affirmations and visualization, you can align your mental blueprint with the life you want to create. The most important belief of all: that you have the power to change. Once you embrace that, everything else becomes possible. Chapter 4. Visualization: Creating Mental Blueprints. Visualization is more than daydreaming or imagining something nice. It's a powerful mental tool for shaping reality. At its core, visualization is the practice of vividly imagining a desired outcome as though it has already happened. It's about creating a mental blueprint for the life you want, focusing on the details, emotions, and the actions needed to make it real. This isn't wishful thinking, it's a disciplined practice. Visualization primes your mind to recognize opportunities, align your actions, and sustain your focus. When done effectively, it's like rehearsing success before it manifests in your life. What is visualization? Imagine you're an architect designing your dream house. Before construction begins, you create detailed blueprints that guide the entire process. Visualization works in the same way for your goals. By picturing your desired outcome in vivid detail, you set the stage for the actions and mindset needed to bring it to life. Your mind responds strongly to the images and scenarios you feed it. When you visualize success, your brain begins to believe it's achievable, and you start acting in alignment with that belief. The more detailed and emotionally charged your visualization, the stronger its impact. Scientific validation. Visualization isn't just a feel-good concept, it's backed by science. Research shows that imagining a scenario activates the same neural pathways in the brain as physically experiencing it. For example, athletes have long used visualization to enhance their performance. A study published in the Journal of Sports Science found that mentally rehearsing movements could improve physical performance almost as much as actual practice. Elite athletes like Michael Phelps have spoken openly about using visualization to prepare for competitions, picturing every stroke, turn, and finish line. Beyond sports, visualization is a tool for entrepreneurs, performers, and anyone pursuing success. Oprah Winfrey has credited visualization with helping her achieve her goals, while Jim Carrey famously wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services rendered years before his career took off, and it eventually became a reality. How to effectively visualize. Visualization is simple, but it requires focus and consistency. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you master this transformative practice. 1. Set a clear goal. Start by identifying what you want to achieve. Be specific. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," define what success looks like for you, whether it's landing a dream job, running a marathon, or building a thriving business. 2. Create a quiet space. Find a comfortable and distraction-free environment where you can focus. Visualization is most effective when you're calm and centered, so consider incorporating it into a meditation or relaxation routine. 3. Imagine with detail. Picture your desired outcome as vividly as possible. Engage all your senses. If you're visualizing a promotion, imagine sitting in your new office, hearing congratulations from colleagues, and feeling the pride and excitement of your achievement. The more detailed the image, the more real it becomes to your mind. 4. Feel the emotions. Visualization isn't just about seeing, it's about feeling. Tap into the emotions associated with your success. Feel the joy, gratitude, and confidence as though you've already achieved your goal. This emotional charge strengthens your connection to the vision. 5. Repetition is key. Make visualization a daily habit. Just as muscles grow with regular exercise, your mind strengthens its belief in your vision through repetition. Consistency builds momentum. 6. Take inspired action. Visualization isn't a substitute for effort, it's a complement to it. Use the mental clarity you've gained to identify actionable steps toward your goal. Inspiring stories of visualization. One powerful example comes from Jim Carrey. Before his career took off, Carrey would drive to Mulholland Drive in Los Angeles and visualize himself as a successful actor. He even wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services rendered and dated it 3 years in the future. By the time that date arrived, Carrey had earned $10 million for his role in Dumb and Dumber. Another inspiring story comes from Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She visualized her product changing the lives of women and imagined herself as a successful entrepreneur. Despite countless rejections early on, her persistent visualization helped her push through obstacles and build a billion-dollar brand. These stories highlight an important truth: visualization isn't magic, but it aligns your thoughts and actions in a way that creates momentum. When you combine vivid mental imagery with determination and effort, incredible results can follow. Visualization is the art of creating mental blueprints for the life you want. It primes your mind for success, builds confidence, and motivates action. With consistent practice, you can turn your imagined future into a lived reality. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process, because what you think, you can live. Chapter 5: The Subconscious Mind, Your Silent Partner. Your subconscious mind is like a vast, unseen engine driving much of your life. It doesn't speak in words, but its influence shapes your decisions, actions, and ultimately your outcomes. While your conscious mind handles immediate thoughts and decisions, your subconscious silently works in the background, storing beliefs, memories, and habits that define how you perceive and respond to the world. This silent partner is immensely powerful. It processes information millions of times faster than your conscious mind and governs around 95% of your daily actions, often without you realizing it. By understanding how your subconscious operates and learning to communicate with it, you can harness its power to transform your life. Understanding the subconscious. Think of the subconscious as a fertile garden. Whatever seeds you plant, whether positive or negative, grow and shape the landscape of your life. These seeds are your thoughts, beliefs, and repeated experiences. Over time, the subconscious takes these inputs and creates automated patterns of behavior. For instance, if you grew up hearing that money is hard to come by, your subconscious might hold on to a belief that financial success is unattainable. This belief will subtly guide your choices, causing you to miss opportunities or sabotage progress. The good news is that the subconscious isn't fixed. It's adaptable and can be reprogrammed. Once you become aware of the beliefs and patterns stored there, you can take intentional steps to replace the old, limiting programming with empowering ones. How to communicate with the subconscious. The subconscious mind doesn't respond to logic or reasoning, it communicates through repetition, imagery, and emotion. Here are 3 effective techniques to connect with and influence your subconscious. 1. Affirmations. Positive affirmations are powerful tools for reshaping subconscious beliefs. By repeatedly stating affirmations like, "I am confident and capable," you overwrite negative self-talk and replace it with constructive, empowering messages. The key is to phrase affirmations in the present tense, as though the desired outcome is already true. 2. Repetition. The subconscious learns through repetition. Just like a song stuck in your head after hearing it several times, repeated thoughts and actions are embedded into your subconscious. Be consistent with affirmations, goals, and visualizations to solidify the new beliefs you want to instill. 3. Meditation. Meditation quiets the conscious mind and allows you to access deeper levels of awareness. By entering a relaxed state, you can more effectively plant intentional thoughts and ideas into your subconscious. Visualization and affirmations combined with meditation amplify their impact. Reprogramming the subconscious. To reprogram your subconscious, you must first identify the limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. Start by reflecting on your life's patterns. Are there areas where you feel stuck? Do you see recurring challenges? These can offer clues about the beliefs stored in your subconscious. Once identified, actively challenge these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this true, or where did this belief come from? Replace these outdated beliefs with empowering alternatives. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," adopt the belief, "I am capable and deserving of success." The power of habit. The subconscious is the foundation of habitual thinking and behavior. Habits, both good and bad, are deeply rooted in the subconscious. They operate on autopilot, saving your conscious mind the energy of making constant decisions. This is why it's so difficult to break bad habits or establish new ones. However, with consistent effort, you can retrain your subconscious by consciously repeating new habits until they become second nature. For example, if you want to develop a habit of gratitude, start by journaling 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, this practice will rewire your subconscious to naturally focus on the positive, improving your overall mindset and outlook. The subconscious mind is always listening, always learning. It's your silent partner, capable of either holding you back or propelling you forward. By understanding its power, communicating with it intentionally, and reprogramming limiting patterns, you can align it with your goals and create a life that reflects your highest potential. Chapter 6: The Role of Emotion in Mental Creation. Emotions are the fuel that powers your thoughts, giving them intensity and vibrational energy. You may have heard the phrase, "thoughts become things," but it's actually the energy behind those thoughts, your emotions, that accelerate their manifestation. Emotions can either amplify your mental creations or derail them, depending on whether they're positive or negative. Understanding how emotions influence your mental landscape is key to mastering the art of mental creation. Emotions as energy. At their core, emotions are energy in motion. Each emotion you experience carries a specific vibrational frequency. Positive emotions like joy, love, and gratitude vibrate at higher frequencies, while negative emotions like fear, anger, and sadness vibrate at lower frequencies. The vibrational frequency of your emotions determines the signal you send out into the universe, which in turn attracts experiences that resonate with that energy. For example, when you feel excited about an opportunity, your mind and body are aligned, radiating energy that attracts positive circumstances. On the other hand, if you're stuck in a state of fear or anger, the low vibrations you emit can attract more of what you don't want. Positive emotions as catalysts. When you're in a state of joy, gratitude, or love, your emotional energy becomes a powerful catalyst for transformation. These emotions don't just feel good, they have a profound effect on your mental creation process. Joy is perhaps the most transformative emotion. It connects you to the present moment, to your authentic self, and to the world around you. When you're joyful, you naturally attract more reasons to be joyful. Your mind becomes a magnet for positive experiences, opportunities, and relationships. Gratitude is a high-frequency emotion that shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. When you practice gratitude, you begin to see the world through a lens of appreciation, and in doing so, you attract more things to be grateful for. Love is the most powerful emotional force in the universe. When you operate from a place of love, whether it's love for yourself, others, or life itself, you align with the highest vibrations. Love creates an open channel for receiving, creating, and living in harmony. These emotions are not just fleeting feelings, they are transformative forces that align your thoughts with the energy of abundance, connection, and success. How to manage negative emotions. Negative emotions like fear, doubt, and anger are natural and part of the human experience. However, when they dominate your emotional state, they can block your ability to create the life you desire. The good news is that you have the power to shift these emotions and change the vibrational energy you're sending out. Here are a few practical tools to help you manage and shift negative emotions. 1. Mindful breathing. When you feel yourself slipping into negative emotional states, take a few moments to breathe deeply. Focus on each breath, slowly inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. This practice brings you back to the present moment, allowing you to regain control over your emotions. 2. Reframing. Reframing involves changing the way you interpret a situation. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, try to see them as opportunities for growth. For example, if you're facing a setback, you could reframe it as a lesson that will make you stronger and more prepared for success. 3. Visualization. When you feel overwhelmed by negative emotions, visualize yourself in a peaceful, joyful place. Imagine the situation you're facing transforming into something positive. By creating a mental image of a better outcome, you can shift your emotions and align yourself with a higher vibration. 4. Affirmations. Use affirmations to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. For example, if you're feeling fearful about a new venture, replace the thought, "I'm not good enough," with, "I am capable and worthy of success." Exercises for emotional mastery. Here are a few exercises you can practice to improve your emotional awareness and shift negative emotions into positive ones. 1. Gratitude journaling. Every evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This practice trains your mind to focus on what's going right in your life, shifting your energy from lack to abundance. 2. Mindfulness practices. Take time each day to practice mindfulness. Whether it's through meditation, yoga, or simply sitting quietly, mindfulness helps you observe your emotions without judgment. This awareness allows you to choose how you respond rather than being swept away by negative feelings. 3. Reframing emotional responses. The next time you feel a negative emotion, pause and ask yourself, what's a positive way to look at this situation? Shift your focus to the lessons or opportunities within the challenge. By reframing your emotional responses, you take control of your emotional energy and redirect it toward your desired outcomes. Emotions are powerful allies in your journey of mental creation. When you harness the positive energy of emotions like joy, gratitude, and love, you amplify the vibrational frequency of your thoughts, making them more likely to manifest. And when negative emotions arise, you have the tools to manage and shift them, allowing you to maintain a higher, more productive emotional state. By mastering the role of emotion in mental creation, you can align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your deepest desires. Chapter 7. Overcoming Doubt and Fear. Fear and doubt are 2 of the most common obstacles that can sabotage your ability to manifest your desires. No matter how powerful your thoughts may be, when fear and doubt are present, they can send out contradictory vibrations that interfere with your mental creation. These emotions are like heavy weights that hold you back, making it difficult to move forward and take action toward your goals. Understanding how fear and doubt operate, and, more importantly, how to overcome them, is essential in your journey of transformation. The obstacle of fear. Fear, in its many forms, is one of the most pervasive emotional experiences we face. It can be an irrational response to a perceived threat, or it can stem from self-doubt, the fear of failure, or the fear of not being good enough. Regardless of its origin, fear tends to paralyze us, causing inaction or self-sabotage. When fear and doubt creep into your thoughts, they disrupt the mental creation process. Your mind starts to focus on what-if scenarios, imagining worst-case outcomes instead of focusing on the possibility of success. This shift in focus weakens the positive energy that would otherwise be fueling your goals, instead feeding the negative emotions that only reinforce the fear. Root causes of fear and doubt. Fear and doubt don't just appear out of nowhere. They have deep-rooted origins, often linked to past experiences, childhood conditioning, or societal expectations. Here's a look at where they often come from. 1. Childhood experiences. Many of us grow up with messages that cause us to question our abilities. Whether it's a parent's discouraging words, a teacher's criticism, or peers making fun of our dreams, these early experiences shape how we view ourselves. The fear of failure, rejection, or not being good enough can be deeply ingrained, influencing our behavior well into adulthood. 2. Past failures. When you've failed in the past, it can be hard to shake off the belief that you'll fail again. This pattern of thinking often leads to a vicious cycle. You doubt your abilities, avoid taking action, and end up not achieving your goals, reinforcing the very fear that holds you back. 3. Societal expectations. Society often imposes its own standards on what success should look like. If you don't fit into these molds, whether in your career, relationships, or personal achievements, it can trigger fear and doubt. You may worry about disappointing others or feeling inadequate compared to the ideal path laid out by the world. Practical strategies for overcoming fear and doubt. While fear and doubt may always be part of the human experience, they don't have to control you. By practicing a few strategies, you can learn to manage these emotions and keep moving forward toward your desired life. Here are some practical tools to help you overcome fear and doubt. 1. Visualization. When fear creeps in, one of the most powerful ways to combat it is through visualization. Imagine yourself succeeding. Picture the details of your desired outcome, how you'll feel, what it will look like, and the joy that comes from realizing your dreams. The more vividly you can picture success, the more it becomes a real possibility in your mind, making it easier to take action. 2. Affirmations. Using positive affirmations is another effective tool for silencing fear and doubt. Statements like, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," or "every step I take brings me closer to success," reinforce empowering beliefs and challenge the negative thoughts that cause doubt. The key is repetition. Reaffirm these beliefs daily to reprogram your subconscious mind. 3. Small, consistent steps. Often, fear and doubt arise when we feel overwhelmed by the enormity of our goals. One way to combat this is to break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Every small victory you achieve will build confidence and diminish the grip of fear. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small it may seem. 4. Focus on the present. Fear often arises when we think too far ahead and worry about the what-ifs. Instead of focusing on the entire journey, ground yourself in the present moment. Take one step at a time, and trust that everything will fall into place as long as you stay focused and consistent. Real-life stories of overcoming doubt and fear. Many people have overcome fear and doubt to create the life they desire. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey. who faced countless obstacles growing up, including poverty and abuse. Despite these hardships, Oprah visualized a future in which she had a platform to speak to millions of people. Her early struggles and fears did not define her. She used them as motivation to take consistent action and create a reality that far exceeded anyone's expectations. Another example is that of J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series. Before her success, she faced rejection after rejection from publishers, with many telling her that her story would never be published. Her fear of failure could have kept her from submitting her manuscript, but she pushed through the doubt, knowing that she had a story worth telling. Today, she is one of the most successful authors in history. These stories are reminders that fear and doubt are natural but not insurmountable. The key to overcoming them lies in your ability to persist, visualize success, and take action, no matter how small the steps. Fear and doubt will always be part of the human experience, but they don't need to control your life. By understanding their root causes and using practical tools like visualization, affirmations, and small, consistent steps, you can break free from the cycle of fear and create the life you desire. Remember, the thoughts you choose to believe about yourself shape your reality. When you conquer your doubts, you open the door to limitless possibilities. Chapter 8: Aligning your actions with your thoughts. Thinking is only half the equation. While your thoughts lay the foundation for your goals and desires, it is your actions that turn those thoughts into reality. Mental creation requires both thought and inspired action. One without the other will only lead to stagnation. This chapter is about bridging the gap between your dreams and your reality by aligning your actions with the thoughts you are cultivating. Why action matters. You might have the most powerful, positive thoughts about your goals, but if you don't take action, they remain just thoughts, ideas swirling in your mind. Mental creation involves more than simply thinking. It involves actively participating in the process of bringing your desires to life. Without action, your vision is just a dream that stays stuck in the realm of possibility. Think about it this way. Your thoughts are like a compass, pointing you in the direction you want to go, but action is the fuel that propels you forward on the journey. Inspired action brings momentum, and momentum creates tangible progress. Without it, no matter how strong your mental creation efforts are, your goals will stay out of reach. The concept of alignment. Alignment is the key to ensuring that your thoughts, feelings, and actions are all working together to create the life you desire. If there is a disconnect between what you think and what you do, you may find yourself feeling frustrated or discouraged, as though your efforts are wasted. For instance, if you think you want success but are taking actions that contradict that desire, procrastinating, staying in your comfort zone, or avoiding necessary risks, there is a misalignment. Alignment means ensuring that your actions reflect the energy and intention behind your thoughts. It's about staying true to your vision and allowing your daily decisions and behaviors to reflect the direction you want to go. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in harmony, you'll notice how quickly you begin to manifest your desires. Taking inspired action. So, how do you know when you're taking inspired action? Inspired action is different from forced or reactive action. It comes from a place of alignment, excitement, and belief in your vision. It's the feeling of doing something that feels right, something that excites you, challenges you, and moves you closer to your goals. You'll know you're acting in alignment and the actions feel natural and in harmony with the thoughts and feelings you've been cultivating. It's when opportunities seem to appear effortlessly, almost as if the universe is conspiring to help you. These moments of inspiration often arise when you've done the inner work to clear away self-doubt and fear. Recognizing inspired action involves listening to your intuition, trusting your gut feelings, and being willing to take steps, even small ones, that feel in alignment with your vision. Sometimes, inspired action can come in the form of an unexpected opportunity or a sudden idea. Be open to the signs and take advantage of them. When you align your actions with your mental creation, things begin to fall into place in a way that feels natural and empowering. Overcoming procrastination and fear of failure. Procrastination and fear of failure are two of the biggest roadblocks to taking inspired action. They can make you feel stuck, like you're standing at the edge of your goals, but unsure of how to take the leap. So how do you push past these barriers? First, it's important to recognize that fear and procrastination are often rooted in a lack of self-belief. You may fear that you're not ready, or that you're not good enough, or that you'll fail. But here's the truth: every successful person has faced these same fears, and they learned how to move forward in spite of them. Here are a few tips to help you overcome procrastination and fear. 1. Start small. Often, the hardest part is simply taking the first step. Break down your goals into small, manageable actions. This way, you don't feel overwhelmed, and each small step gives you a sense of accomplishment that propels you forward. 2. Shift your focus. Instead of focusing on the end result and the potential for failure, focus on the process. Embrace the journey and the lessons you'll learn along the way. This mindset shift will help you take the pressure off the outcome and focus on taking consistent action. 3. Visualize success. Picture yourself moving through the actions with confidence and ease. See yourself succeeding, and feel the joy that comes with it. This positive mental image will reduce fear and give you the courage to take the next step. 4. Take action even when you don't feel ready. Confidence doesn't come from waiting until you feel ready, it comes from acting despite the uncertainty. Start before you're ready. The more you do, the more confidence you'll gain, and the easier it will become to take action moving forward. Aligning your actions with your thoughts isn't always easy, but it's essential for transforming your mental creations into reality. By staying in alignment with your vision and consistently taking inspired action, you move closer to living the life you've always dreamed of. Trust in the process, and don't let fear or procrastination hold you back from achieving your goals. Remember, action is the bridge between your desires and the life you want to create. Chapter 9: The Importance of Consistency and Patience. Mental creation is not a sprint, it's a marathon. While it can be exciting to imagine the outcomes of your thoughts and dreams, the reality is that true, sustainable change requires consistency and patience. Success doesn't happen overnight, and it's easy to get discouraged if things don't fall into place as quickly as you hope. But here's the thing: consistency and patience are the secret ingredients to turning your thoughts into lasting results. The long game of mental creation. Creating the life you envision isn't an instant process. Just like planting a seed and waiting for it to grow into a strong, healthy tree, the thoughts and actions you put into the world need time to take root and develop. Whether you're working toward a career goal, a personal transformation, or a relationship shift, consistent effort is key. It's the daily commitment to your thoughts, feelings, and actions that will build the momentum needed to manifest your desires. The power of mental creation lies in your ability to keep showing up day after day, regardless of how small the steps might seem. Each thought and each action you take moves you closer to your goal, even if the results aren't visible right away. Delays are not denials. In the age of instant gratification, it can be hard to remember that delays are a natural part of the process. Just because you haven't seen immediate results doesn't mean that your efforts are in vain. Often, the universe is working behind the scenes, aligning things in ways you might not immediately see. Patience is essential when it comes to mental creation. Understand that every goal, whether big or small, has its own timeline. Just because things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like doesn't mean they won't happen. Trust in the process, knowing that every step you take is an essential part of the journey. Developing resilience. The road to success isn't always smooth. Along the way, you'll encounter challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that may make you question your progress or your path. But resilience, the ability to keep going despite difficulties, is a cornerstone of mental creation. When things don't go as planned, remind yourself why you started in the first place. Revisit your vision and reframe the setbacks as learning opportunities. Resilience is about not giving up, even when things get tough. You've already planted the seeds with your thoughts, now it's about continuing to nurture them with patience and effort. Daily habits for success. Success isn't just about grand gestures or big moments, it's about the small, consistent habits you cultivate every day. Building routines that reinforce positive mental creation will strengthen your mindset and keep you aligned with your goals. Some daily habits to consider include: 1. Morning visualization. Start each day by visualizing your goals and the life you're creating. This simple practice sets a positive tone for the day and keeps you focused on your vision. 2. Affirmations. Reinforce empowering beliefs by repeating positive affirmations each day. This helps to reprogram your subconscious and keeps you aligned with your desired outcomes. 3. Gratitude. Make gratitude a daily habit. By focusing on what you already have and appreciate, you raise your vibrational energy and open the door to more abundance. 4. Reflection. At the end of the day, take a few minutes to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and progress. Celebrate your small wins and note areas where you can improve. Consistency and patience are what allow you to create a solid foundation for lasting success. By staying committed to your vision, being patient with the process, and cultivating daily habits that reinforce your mental creation, you will eventually see the results you desire. Keep going, stay resilient, and trust that every step you take is leading you closer to the life you're meant to live. Chapter 10. The Ripple Effect of Mental Creation. The power of mental creation extends far beyond personal transformation. As you harness the ability to shape your thoughts and manifest your desires, you also set in motion a ripple effect that can influence the lives of those around you. The energy you create doesn't just stay within the boundaries of your own life, it has the potential to spread, impacting your family, friends, colleagues, and even communities. Beyond personal transformation. When you begin to transform your life through mental creation, you're not just changing your own reality, you're setting an example for those who observe you. The way you think, act, and respond to challenges serves as a model for others, especially those close to you. The energy you put out into the world can either uplift or drain, and by actively choosing positivity and empowerment, you contribute to the overall well-being of those around you. For instance, if you focus on creating abundance and success in your own life, your actions and mindset will naturally inspire others to do the same. This positive shift doesn't just stop with you, it spreads to your family, friends, and colleagues, encouraging them to align their own thoughts and actions in ways that can lead to growth. Positive influence. Inspired individuals have the ability to uplift those around them, creating an environment that fosters growth, collaboration, and shared success. When you change your mindset and actively live according to your vision, you become a beacon of possibility for others. Your journey toward mental creation serves as a reminder that transformation is possible, that it's within everyone's reach if they choose to embrace it. The most powerful change happens when we collectively rise, when we work together with the shared goal of creating positive outcomes for ourselves and others. Your individual efforts have a ripple effect, motivating those around you to also become more mindful of their thoughts and actions. Collective mental creation. Mental creation is not just an individual endeavor, it can be a collective force for societal change. When groups of people, whether families, teams, or entire communities, align their thoughts and intentions, they can create massive shifts in the collective energy. This idea is especially powerful when we think about larger societal movements that have been sparked by the mental creation of passionate individuals. Take, for example, movements like civil rights campaigns, environmental activism, or social justice initiatives. These efforts were all ignited by individuals who believed in the possibility of change and acted on those beliefs. Through their thoughts, actions, and unwavering commitment, they inspired countless others to join in the cause, creating a ripple effect that led to far-reaching social transformations. Examples of ripple effects. The ripple effect of mental creation is not just limited to abstract concepts, it can manifest in real-world examples that show just how impactful one person's transformation can be. Consider the story of a single teacher who, through positive reinforcement and believing in the potential of every student, transforms the lives of children who then go on to inspire others in their communities. Another example might be an entrepreneur who starts a business with the intent of offering products that not only make a profit but also contribute to a greater societal good. By living with purpose and thinking about the bigger picture, this individual sparks a chain reaction that encourages others to adopt similar principles, leading to a larger movement toward ethical business practices. As you continue your journey of mental creation, remember that the impact of your transformation extends beyond yourself. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions can create ripples that inspire others, and together, we can all contribute to a collective shift toward a more positive, intentional world. The power of mental creation is not just personal, it's universal, and the possibilities are endless when we align our thoughts with the vision of a better future for everyone. Conclusion: living the life you imagine. As we reach the end of this journey, it's important to remember that everything we've discussed is rooted in one simple truth: you become what you think. The power to create the life you desire is in your hands, and it starts with the thoughts you choose to entertain. We've explored how your thoughts influence your emotions, drive your actions, and ultimately shape your reality. You've learned how to break free from toxic thought loops, reprogram limiting beliefs, and harness the incredible power of visualization. You now understand that the subconscious mind is your silent partner, always working behind the scenes to manifest what you believe to be true. You've also seen how consistency, patience, and the alignment of your actions are essential to transforming your dreams into reality. The key takeaway is simple: mental creation is a process. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or expecting immediate results. It's about consciously directing your thoughts and energy toward what you want to create, day by day, and trusting that the universe will respond in kind. Now it's time for you to take the reins. Start small. Begin with one positive thought, one affirmation, or one act of visualization. Each step you take, no matter how small, adds to the momentum of your mental creation. The more consistent you are, the more powerful your thoughts become. Remember, the life you imagine is within your reach. Think it, believe it, and live it. The world is waiting for you to step into your full potential. Embrace the power of mental creation, and watch as your dreams come to life before your eyes. Believe in yourself, because you are capable of creating anything you set your mind to. The journey starts now. Thank you for listening to this audiobook. If you like this book, please share and subscribe to this channel for getting more exciting audiobooks on this channel.